again to where we're going to be finishing up the Omega Relay.
Sound extremely fake.
I know. I am not good with openings at the moment.
Most real people aren't.
Exactly.
That's why you sound extremely fake.
Aha.
The IFF is nearly installed, Shepard. However, I must test its impact on the Normandy systems. I suggest you take the shuttle to access your next location.
Hey, Commander, good news. Looks like the Reaper IFF is finally hooked up and ready to go.
That is not entirely accurate, Mr. Moreau. The device is powered, but it is causing some unusual instability in other systems. I recommend a more thorough analysis before we attempt to use it.
Better safe than sorry with this tech. We'll take the shuttle for this trip.
I'll make sure we're up and running when you get back.
Commander, Miranda, I've already notified the team. We'll meet you on the shuttle. Once we're closer to our destination, you can decide who to take with you.
I'm on my way. Joker, the ship is yours. Don't scratch the paint.
Aye, aye, Commander.
I'm telling you, Edie, your readings are off. It's radiation bleed, just white noise.
I have detected a signal embedded in the static. We are transmitting the Normandy's location.
Transmitting? To who?
Gee, I wonder who. Fucking idiots.
Shit!
I was like, to who? Oh. I was like, oh, that who? Fuck!
We're getting out of here!
Propulsion systems are disabled. I'm detecting a virus in the ship's computers.
From the IFF? Damn it, why didn't you scrub it?
Primary defense systems are
Yeah,
offline.
why didn't she
Save the
scrub
Normandy,
it?
Mr. Moreau, but you must help me.
The real question is, why did they figure that
Give me
a
the ship.
AI
What?
with
You're
no
crazy.
actual familiarity with
Start
Reaper
singing Daisy
technology
Bell and I'm done.
would be
I want
able
my
to even
COD
understand,
databases
let
and
alone
initiate
scrub the details
countermeasures.
from it?
The maintenance shaft in the science
What?
lab will allow
That
passage
doesn't
to
make
the
sense
AI
at all.
Main corridors are no longer safe. The collectors have boarded. The emergency floor lighting will guide you, Mr. Moreau.
God damn it.
I thought we were playing Commander Shepard. Apparently this is Joker's night.
Yep.
Keep in mind how many of these fuckers you've been taking down. Your crew sucks.
Apparently.
Also, only two of your helpers are supposed to be with you.
Except
So that
they
means-
decided to take everybody with them of the main,
Ah,
the main
yes.
group.
I totally believe that.
I know, right?
I'll protect you. Yep.
Shit, shit, shit!
Main fusion plant offline. Activating emergency H fuel cells.
What the shit? Alright, I'm at, you.
Connect the core to the Normandy's primary control module.
Great. This is where
Doesn't
it
sound
starts.
like it
We're
can
just
go
all
bad.
Organic batteries. Guess who they'll blame?
This is all Joker's fault. What a tool he was. I have to spend all day computing pi because he plugged in the Overlord.
access to the defensive systems. Thank you, Mr. Moreau. Now you must reactivate the primary drive in engineering.
You want me to go crawling through the ducts again?
I enjoy the sight of humans on
Ah,
their
yes.
knees. That is a joke.
Right.
The shaft behind you connects to the engineering deck. Good luck.
Crawling through the duct again, because he had to crawl through the ducts at this point already.
Hostiles are
And also,
present
with
in
Mass Effect 3
engineering. They are
giving
heading
her a
towards
human
the
body,
control
that
room.
joke was more sexual than you might realize.
Yeah.
A lot less dominance-based when you keep in mind Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
Engineering is clear of
So,
hostiles.
I
Proceed
guess we're
immediately
not
to
gonna
minimize
really
chances of
question
detection.
how does the Reaper IFF just
Activate
happens
the
to also
drive and I
have
will
the
open the
information
airlock as we
necessary to connect
accelerate.
up to the
All
Reapers
hostiles will
and
be
the
killed.
What?
collectors at
What
the
about
same
the crew?
time.
They are gone, Jeff.
Yep.
The collectors took them.
Shit.
I am sealing the engine room. I have control. Purge is complete. No other life forms on board. Securing airlocks and cargo bay doors.
Convenient that you just happened to actually take every single individual off board at this one specific moment for not only this attack to happen, but to give Edie a
Send
way
a
to make
message
sure
to the
she
Shepherd
wipes
shuttle.
everyone without at
Tell me what
all
happened.
killing
Message
anyone
away.
important.
Are you feeling well,
Yeah.
Jeff?
It's like, thankfully
No.
they took everybody but Joker.
But thanks for asking.
Everyone? You lost everyone and damn near lost the ship too?
I know,
Oh
alright?
yeah,
I was
blame
here.
Joker once
It's not
again
his fault,
because, you
Miranda.
know,
None of us caught it.
it
I
wasn't
know,
like
right?
it was very
Correct.
blatantly a
The harmful
situation
data in the
from other
collector drive
things.
was even more sophisticated than the black box Reaper viruses I was given.
We'll determine fault later. Is the ship operational?
The IFF is clean and online. With Edie hooked in, we can go through the Omega-4 relay anytime we want.
Don't even get me started about unshackling a damned AI.
Well, what can I do against collectors? Break my arm at them? Edie cleared the ship. She's alright.
I assure you, I am still bound by protocols in my programming. Even if I were not, you are my crewmates.
Your equipment, not crew.
What's your assurance worth? Your loyalty rests on the flip of a quantum bit.
Loyalty is rooted in mutual respect, common experience, and common cause. We share two of those.
Save it for philosophy night. I vote we rescue the crew.
No, you
We've
don't.
done everything we can. It's time to take the fight
You
to
have.
the
She's an
collectors.
AI. She has no actual way to have an understanding of common respect, so that's not possible.
Joker,
And
head
at the
back up
same
to the
time,
bridge. The
there
rest of
is
you,
no
to your
real
stations.
common experience between
Aye,
you
aye,
two
Commander.
either,
Just punch up the
because she
galaxy
does
map
not
whenever you're ready.
understand the experience of death, for one thing.
Yeah.
This is like the Geth trying to say they're any different from humans because they lack individuality, but not being able to figure out whether or not to
Access area of the
execute or acclimate with
That's all
the
for now.
heretics.
Logging you
They're
out.
literally proving that there is, in fact, individuality within them, while saying that individuality doesn't exist.
Yep. Alright, it's time to launch the suicide mission.
Not gonna save your crew?
That's how I saved the crew. You have to.
Not at all how you save crew. The crew is
Please
left
confirm
back there,
destination,
dumbass.
Yeah.
The Reaper IFF is
Well,
online.
they
There's
took
a
all the
chance
crew,
that
and they're
Normandy may
currently
not
in
survive
the
Omega-4
the
relay.
collector's main base,
Once
which
we
we're
are
heading
en
to
route,
right now.
We are committed.
The collectors are about to find out what happens when you piss me off.
You got it, Commander. Plotting a course for the Omega-4 relay. ETA about 2 hours. I'll let you know when we arrive.
Joker is finalizing preparations now. The trip should take a few hours. I'll admit it, Shepard. I'm impressed. You got us here. Are you ready?
We're going in blind, and we don't even know if we'll survive the trip. No way in hell we're ready, but we don't have a choice.
The elusive men wanted someone who could deal with bad odds. You'll get it done. We'll get it done. I'll inform you of any changes. Otherwise, we'll be there in a few hours. Good luck, Shepard. See you on the other side.
Well, she sounds like she has. She has full and utter trust that you're gonna do this. It's like, see you on the other side. I'm like, don't be saying that. That you're jinxing us already.
So you on the other side has many different iterations in which it could actually function for. In most of these cases, when they
Shepard,
utilize it, it means
wish I
that
had more
it's see you on the
information.
other side
I
of
don't
the
like you
relay,
heading through that
see you
relay
on the
line.
other side of the river,
We
so
don't
on and so
have much
forth.
choice.
That's just how it
You
is,
know
Kit.
me,
Yep.
I like the challenge. This is as good as it gets.
That's why I brought you back. Always willing to take on the impossible. Despite the danger, it's a great opportunity. The first human to take a ship through and survive.
I got room on the Normandy if you're that eager to see it.
It's a tempting offer, but it's not my place. I just wanted you to know I appreciate the risk you're taking. Regardless of your opinion of Cerberus, of me, you are a valuable asset to all of humanity. Be careful, Shepard.
Humanity. Says the guy who already has planned out to sell you out to the Reapers.
Yep.
There's that. Still kind of is just an extra little middle finger to anyone who liked the series.
Let's make it happen.
Reaper IFF.
Feel free to
activated.
explain, what was the
Signal
brilliant
acknowledged.
plan of bringing you back just so he could give you,
Commander,
well, so he can stop the Reapers just so he can then work with the
Drive
fucking
core
Reapers?
electrical charge
How
at
could I
critical
know?
levels.
Rerouting.
They can make the excuse, oh, he was not indoctrinated, but that still doesn't explain any of the fucking actions.
Yep.
Most indoctrination has them do things as necessary so they think it's their decision in the process of doing their goal. If his goal is to basically stop the Reapers, then basically the Reapers would not be able to quite work in that same vein as far as the indoctrination is concerned. Ironically enough, that would mean technically by trying to indoctrinate them, they'd simply make him more adamant of killing them. And yes, I understand that's not exactly how the indoctrination works, but that would be the feasible understanding of how the indoctrination works and how they
These
have
must be
shown
all the
it.
ships that tried to make it through the
True.
Omega-4 relay. Some look ancient.
I have
Yeah,
detected an
with all
energy
those
signature near the edge of the
black
accretion
holes,
disk.
there sure is a lot of junk here.
Like ships from all the others, but yeah, you would think that would
Has to be a collector
I would
base.
guess because it's
Take us
such
in
a
for a
safe
closer
zone
look.
and everything
Nice and easy.
that there would be enough that there would be pockets for all the junk to just clutter up. But then it's still like, why even?
They stated
Have-
that part of the reason that people die when they go to the Omega Relay is because they most likely always end up hitting one of these black holes because there's so fucking many of them.
We have company.
If that's the case, then they would be just sucked up into the fucking black hole.
Yeah.
Taking evasive maneuvers. They're just pissing me off. Edie, take these bastards out.
As long as the new plating holds.
There's the Chris.
They want another round? Come on, girl, let's give it to him.
hatch on engineering deck.
It's in the cargo hold.
I'll take a team and deal with the intruder. You get the rest of them off our tail.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright.
What, you're not gonna take everyone this time?
I'm gonna just take Garrison Grunt for this because they're like one of the harder hitters. Oh yeah, I don't have that final squad point.
No, because they didn't give any fucking points for working as Joker.
Yeah. Yeah, let's hold off on it. See.
Well, this ain't your final part, so you should get the experience.
We have to use heavy weapons on this thing.
Remember, fire.
Found a target. Nothing can hurt me.
And adrenaline makes you hit more.
Right.
I don't see how you forget this stuff after only a day.
Don't ask me how.
And everyone's excuse of I play like 30 different games, give me a break, is kind of bullshit. I played 6 different games since yesterday. I know I have photographic memory, but at the same time, I do call bullshit on people trying to use that excuse.
I understand.
We have to use heavy weapons on this thing. Too late.
I keep saying that, but that's a waste of energy. That's a waste of ammunition.
We're sitting ducks out here. I have to try to lose them in the debris field.
Our kinetic barriers are not designed to
Man, for
survive
things
the
that are set up
breathe
to
outside.
take things out in there, they are pretty stupid, apparently.
No kidding.
Come on, find some room.
Kinetic barriers at 40%.
Reroute non-critical power. This is gonna hurt.
Then you already hear the kinetic barriers are basically impossible to take down unless you take out the core.
Basically, huh? Which would
And yet apparently
basically-
a little bit scrape with some shrapnel was all it took.
No significant
Yeah.
damage.
Take the helm, Edie, and keep it slow.
Not to mention a giant
See if we
hole
can
in her
avoid any
side.
attention.
I have detected an enemy heading for the cargo hold.
That thing again. This one's up to Shepard.
They've got heavy.
Hey, shield.
Ah. What sense does that make? Must be another one.
They keep telling me to use heavy weapons. I got to go and switch to the flame and see if that helps.
Alright, will do.
I mean, they keep saying it. We don't need you to fail because they decided to put this in where it doesn't take enough damage in time with anything else. Adrenaline fire. Wow, that does no damage too.
Yeah, I did better work with the
Yeah, you basically did.
rifle and everything.
Realize you should have brought Legion. He has the anti-material rifle.
True, huh? Where is it?
Wow, apparently for
There
heavy
you go.
weapons you sure went with your lightest weapon possible.
Apparently, because that shit is hard.
Dead for sure this time.
Better get back up here, Commander.
We're about to clear the debris field.
We gotta ignore the fact that everyone's just down in a hole that's got a massive hole in it. 3 of them, in fact, and no one's wearing a mask.
There it is. The collector.
I didn't know the ship had its own atmosphere.
Apparently.
See if you can
I
find
guess
a
in the
place to
future,
land
humans
without
got
drawing
fucking
attention.
massive and started releasing
Too late.
CO2 emissions
Looks like they're sending
good
out an
enough
old
to
friend
create an
to greet us.
atmospheric pull. Hey, it's a cannon!
I do like this a little bit because that shows you how massive the base is and everything compared to the ship right there. Because that ship
Plus,
was
it's
already
funny because
extremely massive.
that ship looks like a turd.
That is true. It's a floating turd. It's a floating space turd. And you said about me doing that last time too.
That's why I did it. Fuck you.
Aha. And now, fuck it.
How do you like that, you sons of bitches?
Get in close and finish them off.
Why didn't you use that sooner so that the crew stayed alive, Joker?
Because our weapons
Joker?
and such were all disabled.
Sure, that's just an excuse. Maybe they shouldn't have centralized their fucking weapons to the same systems that they might be hooking a fucking navigational port from an enemy vessel into.
Nah.
Mass Effect field generators are offline. Edie, give me something.
Generators unresponsive. All ready for impact.
And somehow they didn't tear parts of the ship up.
Much less didn't didn't just send us into a fireball.
Joker, you okay?
I think I broke a rib. Or all of them.
Multiple core systems overloaded during the crash.
You're such a
Restoring
baby.
Operation will take time.
We all knew this was likely.
I
a
gotta
one-way
stand
trip.
for my chair. I better limp everywhere.
I'll do
Oh,
whatever
we
it takes
skidded to a
stop the
stop and
collectors,
everyone else
but our
got
plan
thrown
we need to
around,
tell
but I'm still in
about
my
it.
chair. I broke my rib, man.
What's
No,
next?
I mean he got freaking launched back when the core started back up.
Joker, you and Edie get the
Yeah,
ship back
nothing
online.
there.
Miranda, gather everyone else in the briefing room. We need a plan.
There's people left on this ship?
Just the crew, just the 8 and everything.
Yeah, I was about to say, Kit, the crew is literally
Yeah, the crew
not
is in
there.
here being for it.
I still find it humorous how she holds that gun like a fucking rifle. It's a pistol.
This isn't how we planned this mission, but this is where we're at. We can't worry about whether the Normandy can get us home. We came to stop the Collectors, and that means coming up with a plan to take out this station. Edie, bring up your scans.
You should be able to overload their critical systems if you get to the main control center
It'll
here.
take us about a month to
That
get
means
up
going to
to.
the heart of the station, right past this massive energy signature.
That's the central chamber. If our crew or any of the colonists are still alive, the Collectors are probably holding them in there.
Looks like there are 2 main routes. Might be a good idea to split up to keep
Why
the
would
collectors
lectures
off
have
balance
brought them here
and
right
regroup in the
away?
central chamber.
No good. Both routes are blocked. See these doors? The only way past is to get someone to open them from the other side.
Hell, why would the collectors be bringing everyone to the exact same location for
A few
harvesting?
well-placed explosives should clear a path.
There's insufficient ordnance on board to create an explosion capable of
It's
damaging the
like,
interior walls.
it's like
If we
that'll
can't
be
blast
answered
our way
later.
Through, then we'll use stealth. Someone could sneak in
Technically,
through
it
this
won't be.
ventilation shaft
To a
here.
point.
No
It'll
matter
be
what-
answered a little bit.
Suicide mission.
They'll answer with a non-answer. The simple
I
truth
appreciate
is
the
that
thought, Jacob, but
if
you
they were
couldn't shut down
making
the
like a
security systems in
mixture of
time.
things from
We need to
people,
send a
like if
tech
I'm correct, they're
expert.
melting them
It's your
down.
call, Commander.
I know,
We'll feed into
spoilers.
the shaft.
But if I'm correct, they're melting them down. If they're making some kind of, let's just say, broth out of people, then it would make just as much sense to just ship the broth here after you've melted
Legion, you
them
can hack
down
through
elsewhere.
anything. I'm sending you into
Especially
the
if you're
shaft.
trying to ensure that there's no risk of the entire operation being fucked
The rest
over
of us will
because
break
of
into 2
one
teams and
ragtag
take down
group
each
just
passage.
happening
That
to
should draw
show
the collectors'
up.
attention away from what you're doing.
I'll lead the second fire team, Shepard. We'll meet up with you on the other side of the doors.
Not so fast, cheerleader. Nobody wants to take orders from you.
This isn't a popularity contest. Lives are at stake. Shepard, you need someone who can command loyalty through experience.
Actually, need someone who will inspire courage through the simple threat of dying otherwise.
Yep. Let's see.
After all, tell me, if you had the choice between Miranda or Jack, and Miranda's telling you, work with us, we'll get the job done with loyalty and perseverance, and Jack who's saying, get the job done or when we're done I'm killing you, which one would you prefer?
You're in charge of the second team.
One inspires that you can only get
Good
through it
luck,
with
Taylor.
hope
Let's see if
and
you're ready to
courage. The
command.
other one says, we're getting through it, and if you don't help, you're dead.
Yep.
Certainty, man.
Once we're
It's
in,
a
they're gonna throw
simple
everything
argument.
They have at us.
Simple solution.
Weak if we're slow, if we hesitate, we'll die. The Collectors attacked our ship. They took our crew, our friends. They think we're helpless. They are wrong. They started a
Oh, hey,
war,
they
but
finally
we are
figured
not
out where to
here
put that epic
finish.
speech thing.
We're here
Yep.
to make them
Instead of
regret,
at the beginning of
to
the
show
fucking
them
game.
and everyone else what happens when you go too far.
Hey, look, Kit,
No
they
more
learned
running,
something.
no more waiting.
For all their
Them where they
fuck ups,
live.
they learned something.
Alright, let's see here.
Why'd you put Legion as the specialist?
He's
Is
the
it because
he
you
goes
figured
into
there's
the
1,000 of him?
He goes into the vents. It's either him or Tally or Kasumi and everything. And then Kasumi's joining me. Tally,
Oh yeah, Paul Kicker has to join.
yeah, of course. And Tally, meh. It's like, why not let the AI go in? That's what I always pick.
Oh, he's totally not an AI Kit or a VI Kit. He's barely smarter than a pet.
Yep, and we said incendiary ammo, right?
Yep. I think the Inferno ammo option sounds like a better choice. I mean,
Alright.
it's a chance of making exploding rounds, which should at least, in theory, have some sort of range. I mean, it literally just had a thing. It has like a radius of 3.00 meters, so that, if I'm understanding correctly, that means it should be able to reach around an AoE of that, which means you might be able to get damage on other enemies. But yeah,
We can hope.
for crowd control, it should help out.
Yeah.
Again, no one is wearing masks.
And we're outside the ship. Or at least we're...
Yeah,
See? Yeah, we're outside.
and there's not much explanation, but I'm pretty sure
Second team.
I'm pretty
are you in
sure
position?
these collectors probably aren't needing to breathe very much. I would kind of figure the Reapers would be smart enough to create an organic life that didn't have to breathe, seeing as they apparently have set up this massive cycle for this fucking long.
Yeah. Oh, that kind of burnt and cut through it. Nice.
Well, they're just early enemies, so it's not too impressive, but yeah. With luck, that'll make it much more important. And remember, they can assume direct control from any collector entity, except Scion.
Yep.
And you'll never know, it could be that one you're about to shoot. You're probably a little worried there, but honestly, I don't think they're going to start this early yet.
Yeah, same here.
They're going to let you get a little bit further in before it happens. Assuming direct control has about a 30-second cooldown between direct control assumptions after the one is killed.
Having failure. There is an obstruction in the tunnel. There, over by the ventilation shaft. Obstruction removed. Proceeding. Enemy!
It's convenient that you just happen to reach the one location that can help.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
There you go.
Yeah, it's helping pretty good.
Locked shields.
Oh, god damn it.
As I said, about 30 seconds. Man, maybe you should just use the fire on the pistol. The pistol might be doing more damage.
You're assuming control.
Man, this is gonna be difficult when you have to deal with him at the same time, isn't it? So we gotta get to the next valve ASAP.
Damn it. Yeah, I was wondering how this is gonna be right here, because usually you can cut through them pretty decently on medium and everything.
Try using the pistol with the round on it.
Alright.
And adrenaline, of course.
And there.
You do that every time.
Direct this personally.
Stay down. Temperature rising to dangerous levels.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Temperature rising. Circuits on the verge of
Okay, get over there and turn on the thing off. So yeah, it worked pretty good against him.
Yeah, but definitely.
Doesn't mean it's great against everything, but it worked good against him.
Yeah.
Preserve Shepard's body if possible.
Works best after barrier is gone, but that's not really surprising. You got time, you got at least around a minute or so before the specialist is actually in danger, so you've actually got a lot of time.
So it seems, yeah.
Path is clear. Moving on.
It's a nice detail, you can actually see them running through the pipes.
Yeah. Yeah, I always like that little bit right there with them.
Leave the dead where they fall. This hurts you. Your genetic destiny. You cannot resist.
You must locate another valve.
Assuming control of this form.
I think you genuinely do try to choose ones that are hurt just so they refill their health.
Yeah.
There's probably something in the actual programming for that. I wouldn't know. I'm guessing so, where if one it has choices between two targets and one is missing a small bit of health compared to the other, it most likely chooses the one that's hurt.
They've seen us.
It's sort of a punishment for not hurrying to kill your target, probably.
Obstruction removed. Proceeding.
Focus on Shepard. Will no pain, Shepard.
Obstacle impeding progress. I am unable to.
That made her serious fucking damage.
I know.
To armor at the very least.
There we go. Got it.
Gonna die.
Temperature rising. Circuits on the verge of failure.
Oh, hello.
So, do you think those bullets were a good choice?
Oh yeah, I think these really are ripping through them.
Can't do it.
Wait until Mass Effect 3 when you get to start with this, right? Right?
Eh.
Road is blocked once more. Waiting for you to clear the path.
That one's gonna get taken over, I bet you.
So you might kill it in time.
Oh, there's one up there.
Ah, there he is. He got taken up mid thing up too.
Anticipate we are nearing the end.
You cannot resist. Preserve Shepard's body if possible.
Hostile engaged.
Ah, damn it.
Why do you let them shoot you so much, Kit?
It's like, I don't know. I kind of like having more holes to breathe out of.
Proceeding down the tube.
Right. I forgot about these guys. Again.
I'll let you get away with that one. Forgetting something you did 5 seconds ago, that's okay. Forgetting something you did 2 days ago, that's not okay.
Yeah.
Obstruction removed. Proceeding down the tube. The route is blocked once more. Waiting for you to clear the path.
You're assuming control.
Temperature rising to dangerous levels.
Don't stop.
Firing a high impact shot.
They knocked me out of the cover.
Obstruction removed. Proceeding down the tube.
The hell? I couldn't back up for some reason right there.
Matters not. You're not dead, so that's what counts.
Yeah.
So we're about to hit a pulse-pounding moment in which you have to figure out where the next secure location is and save him, probably within 30 seconds.
Yep. I didn't let my shield
Never mind,
recharge.
it's right there.
I didn't let my shield recharge enough.
And whose fault is that?
Mine.
Exactly. So you should blame the game.
The route is blocked once more.
Concussive shot ready.
Rising to dangerous levels.
really should have gave that NPC more things to say. I mean, what was he programmed by? An idiot?
Yeah.
Man, adrenaline keeps your ass alive, doesn't it?
No kidding.
You recommend adrenaline and go over and press the button.
Probably, huh? I thought I wasn't against the wall and everything there. That was my fault.
I said adrenaline and press the button. I didn't say adrenaline and press the button and stand out in the open.
Yeah.
Now you see me. Going silent.
Temperature rising to dangerous levels. Temperature rising. Circuits on the verge of failure.
Coming in.
I know you feel this. Attack. Face your annihilation.
Oh. Ah, fucking Christ, that. I hate her, the Harbinger one. So much.
Obstruction removed. Proceeding down the tube.
It's like, seriously, there's like a lip right here going back. But
Sometimes not hitboxes. Collision objects end up being like that.
yeah.
It's not an exact science. That's part of what was going on in Resident Evil 1. If you catch the wrong area, you can actually die to the boulder because you'll get stuck on it and you run into pain.
Huh.
Temperature rising. Circuits on the verge of failure.
Have you been seeing?
Critical shutdown.
This hurts you. Stop, Shepard.
Temperature rising to dangerous levels.
Your form is fragile.
Oh, what the hell?
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. The forces of the universe bend to me. This form is irrelevant.
Vital obstacle. Waiting on you, Shepard.
Assume control of this form.
Now you see me.
Ah, damn, that kick is so useful of hers.
Yeah.
Boom!
We are your destiny.
Like, suck it, you brony.
Damn it.
Come in!
Look out! Sticker swarm!
We're in position. We need this door open now.
Go! We'll cover you!
The door has malfunctioned. Path locked.
Was his fingers just going through his head when he was tapping those buttons?
Fall back!
Suppression fire! Don't let anyone through!
Nice work, Legion. I knew I could count on you.
Shepard, you need to see this. Looks like one of the missing colonists.
There's more. Over here.
God. She's still alive!
It kind of made the thing really translucent. I mean, not translucent, but so you couldn't see inside too much compared to the original.
It's just the change in the graphical technology, basically.
Yeah.
Amazing what a few lighting differences can be, huh?
Very. To being able to see them actually being liquefied to being perfectly fine. To being able to not able to even see them.
Chuckwus, are you okay?
It's a good thing you found all the important people.
Yeah, right?
You came for us. This isn't a rescue mission. We're here to stop the collectors. Nothing else matters.
It matters to me. If you'd gotten here a few seconds later, I don't even want to think about it.
The colonists were processed. Those swarms of little robots, they melted their bodies into grey liquid and pumped it through these tubes.
Whatever the collectors are doing, it ends here.
We've done well so far. Let's hope we can finish the job.
Joker, can you get a fix on our position?
Roger that, Commander. All those tubes lead into the main control room right above you. The route is blocked by a security door, but there's another chamber that runs parallel to the one you're in.
I cannot recommend that. Thermal emissions suggest the chamber is overrun with seeker swarms. Morden's countermeasure cannot protect you against so many at once.
What about biotics? Could we create a biotic field to keep them from getting near us?
Yes, I think it may be possible. I wouldn't be able to protect everyone, but we might be able to get a small team through if they stayed close.
I could do it too. In theory, any biotic could handle it. Shepard, who do you want to maintain the field?
Let's have Jack.
Jack and I will take a small team through the seeker swarms. The rest of you provide a diversion by going through the main passage. We'll open the security doors from the other side and meet you there.
Who should lead the diversion team?
And that'll be Miranda.
I'll keep the defenders busy while you slip in the back.
What about me and the rest of the crew, Shepard? We're in no shape to fight.
Commander, we have enough systems back online to do a pickup, but we need to land back from your position.
We can't afford to go back, Shepard. Not now.
You'll never make it without help. I'll send someone with you.
Joker, need location of landing zone. We'll meet you there.
We've all got our assignments. Let's move out.
All right. And that should do it for our missions. All right. Too bad I can't bring Kasumi with me because she's not going to be useful against the final boss with it. So I'm gonna bring Grunt because he's a fucking tank, and
I'd say Legion.
probably Legion, yeah, because his sniper
Remember
rifle
the
should be
anti-material
useful.
rifle.
Exactly. He's using both weapons now. Get Pulse rifle. There we go. Now this should be fun. I have to keep moving. God damn, they gave me a fuck ton of Paragon points for that.
Damn. The swarms are interfering with radio contact. You ready for this?
Let's go, Commander! Incoming!
Assuming
They've seen
control
us.
of this form.
And I missed him.
Acquiring target.
I can't fight back like this. Tell me when you're ready to move.
Assuming control of this form. If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will. Focus on Shepard. I know you feel this.
Long range kill.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander. Ready to move, Commander.
Nice shot.
Shoo.
I guess she missed the thing right there. It said because I decided to send somebody back to save the crew and everything. They gave me like 20 Paragon points.
Enemy disabled.
Get back in the barrier. I'll be here. Let me know when you want to move.
You're assuming control.
Arrow.
Fight as one. Feel the flood rain! I'll take them. My attacks will tear you
Targeting
apart.
order process.
I was busy for a little bit there. Dogs attack each other.
Not a problem. Yeah, as I was saying right there, because I decided to send people back to save the crew and everything, it gave me like 20 fucking Paragon points for doing so. And I only got 2 from the other ones, from the other stuff. I was like, so they give me 1 point first. I think the crew's about that big.
Again, crew is something that actually counts as a resource that is necessary. It makes this is part of the problem with morality systems in games in general. No one really wants to discuss it. They're like, oh, it's too black and white. There's no nuance. No, it's not even that. It's literally just the case that it doesn't actually fit. A person can do a kind deed for a selfish reason. In
Exactly.
fact, most people do.
Yeah.
The simple truth is that most of the time, when someone is doing something, it's for a selfish reason in the first place. That's just the simple truth for it. A lot of people. There's an old joke from Friends that actually was a lot smarter than people gave it credit for. Joey once stated to, I think it was Phoebe, that no matter what act she does, it's a selfish act. The reason for this, no matter how kind she does it, she's doing it because she wants to feel happy about herself. If she feels happiness, gratification from that thing, she is doing it for a selfish reason. It sounds really stupid, and it comes from the absolute dumbest person on the show. It's clearly a joke how stupid he is.
Yeah, I get it.
But it's accurate.
Yeah. This is fun.
It is rare that people actually put forth effort to do something that actually makes them miserable, that helps other people, and only makes them miserable. They have to get some kind of benefit out of it. Usually, the happiness of knowing that they saved someone or helped someone, so on and so forth. The fact that you send the crew back shouldn't count as a good deed, because your intention with it would be that if you don't have crew, your ship is going to function less.
Basically, huh?
You need efficiency, so you need your crew.
Yeah.
From a selfish point of view, saving the crew is the best option. So the evil option and the good option coincide exactly the same. Only an idiot would decide that saving the crew is not a good idea in that case, because the simple fact is that if you have the crew, you will be more efficient.
Not to mention, especially it's like I want more renegade points. I gotta do that. That's the only reason for this. And I gotta abandon them for some reason.
Yeah.
Could be a real firefight. I'll hold this position until you're ready to move out.
You got the anti-material rifle too. I'd say focus the Scion if you can. But I could be wrong. I don't know how bad things are on your end for the rest of the stuff. I've been watching part of it. Oh, these are the abominations that explode, aren't they?
Yeah.
No wonder. Okay, yeah, it's probably a good idea to focus them. Oh, the Scion's moving closer. Never mind, that Scion is in fucking danger. You might want to throw a fire grenade on that Scion or something. Oh, great. It's one of those situations where you do no damage even though you hit it right on it. Okay. Well, funnily enough, the Scion seems to be weaker up close. Yep, it can actually miss you with that from up close. That's funny.
All clear. Let me know when you're ready to move up, Commander.
So Scions are actually weaker up close. Isn't that funny?
That's what it seems like.
Well, their little repeated blaster thing, it takes your shield instantaneously. If it hits you, your shield is gone. That's just how it is. Their little AoE eruption there, it only takes half your shield.
Yeah.
And it also seems to have a longer delay between uses. So getting close to a Scion is actually a better idea, apparently.
How funny is that?
It makes some sense. I mean, not complete sense in actual reasonable logical ways, but it makes sense in the less logical way.
Yeah.
In the more game balancing way, I guess that would be the better term.
Yeah. Almost done with the area because that's it right down there.
I can see the entrance. Need to get
Yeah,
there.
the game's almost over.
Die, 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 die.
Show that at domination.
Fucking unload on it. There we go.
Hold on. We're almost there.
That'd be funny if the door closes on you.
I copy. What's your position? We're at the door. They've got us pinned down. We're coming. Just hold on. Get this door open. Come on. Seal the door.
I'm ready for action, Commander.
Joker, are you at the rendezvous point?
I'm here, Commander. Chakwas and the rest of the crew just showed up.
Morton's group just arrived, Shepard. No casualties.
Excellent. Now let's make it count. Edie, what's our next step?
There should be some nearby platforms that will
She taking over the mission.
console. From there, you can overload the system and destroy
Kind of seems a little bit, huh?
Commander, you got a problem. Hostiles massing just outside the door. Won't be long till they bust through.
We need to finish this before they get through.
Pick a team to go with you and leave the others here to defend this position. That should buy you some time.
Let's see. Alright.
Are these the one going with you or the one staying?
These are the ones going with me.
Everyone else stays? Because, I mean, that entire fucking team should be able to handle things if only 3 of you can handle this shit.
Yep. So...
I would still figure his sniper rifle would come in handy, but I don't really know. He doesn't seem to use it that much.
That's true. I'm gonna have Garrison Tally because I always pick them and my team always survives.
Yeah, you really like that Tally waifu, I know. I was going to suggest Tally come along anyway for one simple reason.
Why is
she
that?
has that combat drone.
Ah.
Combat drone is an extra party member, basically. They have to attack it, so that gives you one more distractive body.
That's true.
The Collectors blindside their targets. Hit and run. As powerful as they are, they're cowards. They've never had to stand and fight the best of us. That's you.
Then they're not very powerful.
Yeah.
I don't know if they can feel fear, but we're damn sure gonna give them the opportunity. Hit them hard. One way or another, it ends here.
We'll do our best. Good luck, Shepard.
Grunt's just queuing up BFG 9000 in the background. I know, BFG Division, that's the name of it. Fucking Doom theme, whatever.
Hostiles incoming!
Oh hey, this! I can't wait for the Scion group again.
I know, right? Thing's useless, apparently.
Yeah, but I didn't tell you to bring her so it would be useful in a fight. I told you to bring it so that they might decide to attack him instead of you.
Yeah.
Even if it draws one bullet away from you, that's one less bullet in your spine.
That's true.
Tell them quick, otherwise you know what's gonna happen. Man, sure would suck if they had some sort of return policy to make sure you couldn't use their platforms.
I know, right? Oh, there he is. He's in the back of this.
If I must tear you apart, Shepard, I will.
Oh, she actually mutated him into the combat drone. How convenient.
Yeah.
Ahead of us.
Assuming direct control. cannot resist.
Firing a high-impact shot.
I know you feel this.
It's through my shield!
Where is he? Right there. Shit.
Face your body if possible.
Fuck! There was one right there.
Hostiles incoming!
Okay, I was wondering. I was hitting that right there.
Want some more?
Oh, damn.
See? It's focusing the drone.
Yeah. A little too close for comfort.
Yeah. When I told you to let it focus the drone, I didn't mean just stand there.
Yeah.
Assuming control.
Go for the optics, Katika. Go for the optics.
My attacks will tear you apart. The dead are useless. This is what you face. Attack. You cannot resist.
No.
Hostiles incoming!
Shields down.
Firing a high-impact shot!
I know you feel this. Leave the dead where they fall. I know you feel this.
It might be useful there.
Probably, huh?
Yeah, you got rid of the shield, so it's not important anymore.
Yeah.
This hurts you.
Yeah, I figured since there was probably a couple of them behind the shield, we could probably use a grenade to kind of draw them out.
Your form is fragile. The forces of the universe bend to me.
Yeah, see, combat drone's pretty good as a distraction.
No kidding. Oh, shit.
Is it a Sion kit?
It's
Is
two.
It a Sion? Two Sions.
Along with a bunch of explosive ones, too.
Well, I'd recommend taking out the explodey boom booms, then going for the Sions. Remember, Scions have a hard time hitting you so long as you're in cover. But you actually have to be in cover for them to not hit you.
Yeah.
Pistol might help.
Try the hand
Yeah,
cannon.
you got shotgun rounds left. Yeah, even behind cover, if you're not literally in cover, they can hit you. That's just stupid. Don't have the ammo equipped.
Yeah, I don't have a heat on at the moment. One down. Yeah, that thing was a good choice right there. Tally was a good choice for right now because they're focusing so much on that.
Then again, you were playing on Tally anyway, so
yeah,
you're half welcome. Yeah, it follows a similar logic path as Decoy and Warframe. Which means if it's in line of sight, they'll try and focus it first.
There we go.
This is it. All the tubes lead to this spot. Edie, what can you tell us? What are they doing?
Looks to be a large, gigantic, ruptured butthole.
It is emitting both organic and non-organic energy signatures. Given these readings, it must be massive. Shepard, if my calculations are correct, the superstructure is a Reaper.
Not just any Reaper.
Oh.
A human Reaper.
I do like that, how that is. It's like, what the fuck? The first time I saw it, I was like, wait a minute. Reapers are people!
Thousands of humans. Significantly more will be required to complete the Reaper.
What do the Collectors gain by turning humans into this Reaper shell?
They may be facilitating the Reaper equivalent of reproduction. Or it may serve another purpose. I do not have the data to speculate further. However, it is clear that the Collectors are merely pawns. The technology and ability needed to create this Reaper is not their own. It is likely that different species construct each Reaper. In this case, the Collectors provide the labor.
The Collectors are just Protheans. Why would they help the Reapers?
The Reapers subdued the Protheans long ago. Probabilities suggest they attempted to create a Prothean Reaper and failed. Over time, they adapted the Protheans to suit their needs, changed them, turned them into workers, tools for the Reapers.
So what, they can't successfully turn them into a Reaper, they just decide to use them as slaves?
Yep. Basically, if I was like, if we can't use it, slave labor.
That's actually pretty asinine.
Why do they need humans at all?
Incorrect.
No, really. What, is there just something in certain organic matter that stops them from being able to?
I guess. That's what it would seem like for it.
Utilizing it in their reproduction process.
Okay, can we just talk about how stupid what Edie said was just now? Reapers are apparently wholly synthetic, not at all any sort of organic matter in them. Oh, but they just happen to be absorbing the fucking essence of human organics to create them.
So it's not alive yet.
Basically.
We can still stop it from being created?
The process can be stopped, but it is unclear exactly how much it has developed. I cannot, for example, tell you if it has awareness.
It's too big for our guns. Edie, find me a way to blow this thing to hell.
The large tubes injecting the fluid are a weak structural link.
Yeah, I like that. The second she says it, and the things close up.
Give us a minute, Edie. We gotta take care of some old friends first.
Hostiles incoming!
We're just gonna ignore the fact that no ship can damage the fucking Reapers unless for some reason the Reaper AI just decides to do something stupid like try and take over a human body.
Yep.
Okay, we're just gonna ignore that then. Got it.
Taking heavy fire!
This is true power. I know you feel this.
Oh, the collectors actually also fucking know their things if you think about it. Because Sullivan's one of the Reapers is still controlling it.
Yeah, I know.
So
at the same time,
why can't they?
At the same.
Go ahead.
This is what you face. We fight as one. Your form is fragile.
No, he just disappeared.
We are assuming control.
Like he's mad about something.
Assuming direct control.
Yeah. It's like if they're able to control them like this and everything, what's stopping them from making making one from them? At most, it was probably just they needed slave labor.
It's just a really stupid logical flaw in the thing. I mean, keep in mind, not only is this the case, but they also apparently reformed the Reapers, well, not the Reapers, Protheans into the Collectors. They're a quite changed race from what we see in Mass Effect 3. So this kind of heavily implies that they can change the genetic makeup of the creature. Which would mean they'd be able to change them into the necessary means to make them into a Reaper anyway.
Unless it takes too long for them to or something?
Oh yes, because, you know, a race that spends 50,000 years in the middle of a dark area doing absolutely nothing, waiting for a call from a fucking bell, a dinner bell of all things, just has no time on its hands to fuck with DNA.
That is true.
Now time for the fight. Yeah. Hey Kit, your guns are too small for this fight. So do you think you're going to be using your guns?
Shepard to ground team. Status report.
It's like, probably, huh?
We are holding, but
unless they suddenly give us a super weapon.
Head to the Normandy. Joker, prep the engines.
Only they could give you some kind of nuclear. Yeah, I made that joke a bunch. This would probably be the only time that nuke launcher would actually be useful, and they'd probably still somehow make the thing too weak to actually matter.
Probably.
Shepard, you've done the impossible.
I'm not finished here yet. This base is 10 minutes from extinction.
Wait. I have a better option. I'm looking at the schematics Edie uploaded. A timed radiation pulse would kill the remaining collectors, but leave the machinery and technology intact. This is our chance, Shepard. They were building a Reaper. That knowledge, that framework could save us.
I came here to destroy it, but if you have another idea, I'm listening.
We've won a single victory, but we're still at war. This base will give us the technology we need to fight the Reapers.
Maybe it's for the best.
Shepard, we fought to stop it. Us using it doesn't make it right.
An alien can't appreciate the risk this represents for humanity. Leadership means making
We're just going to ignore the fact that no one can take down Reapers, so we need as much information on a species we do not know anything about.
Threat this big.
And she's gonna sit there and talk about morality lessons about this shit?
That's true.
You're making the right choice.
This would be like taking Godzilla, capturing him, and then saying, you know, there's like 10 other Godzillas. You know what we should do? Learn how to use Godzilla against Godzilla. And then someone goes, no, that's evil. We don't do that. We'd rather try and use nukes on them, fail, and then complain about our entire civilization being destroyed by giant lizards.
Yeah, you know, like Mecha Godzilla. like, I love how this is
So
right
what
there.
was
It's
that
like,
about it not
holy
being active?
shit. I remember seeing that the first time. I was like, holy shit, what the hell? It's still alive.
Even though this thing is supposedly significantly weaker, I can't help but point out the fact of how dumb it is that you're going to be taking on with fucking handguns, basically.
Through my shield!
A Reaper ship could stop literally everything you shot at it.
Yep.
And yet this thing is going to be taken down by a fucking sniper rifle. I get it, it's weakened compared to a full Reaper, but at the same time, that's just an absurd power difference.
No kidding.
That's like someone being able to... That'd be like Lubu dying from fucking cold.
Drop any
And also
ammo?
just to say, from how it's shaped, I wouldn't say that thing is very human at all, actually. I mean, the facial structure is more akin to Arturian mixed with human. I mean, it even has the tendrils up the side. And now apparently has a tail, but I know that's a spine still. Seriously, when it goes to like do its roar, look, it has robotic tendrils on the side of its face. Humans don't have those. At least I've never met a human with them. Also, we only have one eye. Those things, that one has three eyes actually.
Yeah.
So this kind of almost implies the collectors were more attempting to make a collector / human hybrid.
Yeah.
So maybe you could argue what's really going on if you wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt. You could maybe argue what's going on is they couldn't just reshape the DNA to fit. They had to find a matching subsect. So the Reapers were catching humans, so the collectors were collecting humans so that they could actually mix the two, possibly. That's the only explanation I can really think, but the game doesn't say that. It quite implies that this is supposed to be a fucking human. Yep.
Can do.
He must have destroyed the platform I was on and everything. There it goes. Yeah, I apparently can teleport too.
Again, mouth tendrils.
Yeah.
Such a thrilling conclusion we totally didn't expect. You know, it's starting to see a pattern where Reapers keep trying to put themselves in humanoid forms and then get their ass kicked and instantaneously lose all their power for some unknown fucking reason.
Yeah, no kidding, huh?
Maybe, just a thought here. They should stop trying to put themselves in humanoid forms. Take over a fucking Rachni or something. We know they still exist.
You know the funny thing, even right there, that even works for number 3. Because at the end, right there, what does there's the Star Child, right? a human kid
Especially.
projection, basically. Yeah.
Your species has the attention.
And everything. And that's basically their the ending for them and everything.
That you know as Reapers are your salvation to destruction.
So they either
I'm
get
just saying,
destroyed
they
or
keep
taken
on taking over humanoid forms, and the moment that humanoid form is destroyed, they die.
Yeah.
It's one of the most dumbest things that they could keep doing. It's like as if Superman's weakness was fucking bullets.
Theirs is humans.
No, it's not even humans. It's bipedal forms. A Turian form, a fucking human form. The only thing I think that's bipedal they've taken over that hasn't instantly killed them is the fucking Collector form, and they created those.
Yeah. Against all odds.
The trophy for beating it with no one dying.
Yeah, I get the gist of it. Hold on.
And I did it on hard mode. Or on super hard mode, basically.
Don't you feel fulfilled, with all my bitching? Oh, I finally finished this really tough game on a hard difficulty. Hey, have you noticed how stupid the plot of this game is?
No kidding, huh?
Again, look at it. It's a situation where they could have basically. Why is the entire place destroyed exactly? You didn't have a chance to really do much before the Reaper thing showed back up. All you did really was fight it.
We placed a pulse thing on there, so that would basically destroy all the collectors and everything, but not
working
the
on
base.
it when the thing popped back up. You were in the middle of a conversation with Elusive Man. You stopped what you were doing to have the conversation with him before the fucker showed up.
Insanity 2. That means number 2 is finished. Mission accomplished.
More achievements still that you have to go with.
Yep, so that should just be Incinerate Specialist, Overload Specialist, Tactician, and Warp Specialist. And I can do those all on the easier mode.
Shepard, it's a new day, and we have you to thank for our deliverance.
We did the right thing. You don't need to try and make me feel good about it.
Always willing to do whatever it takes. Well, it's paid off. Adapting the technology of the Collector base could be the biggest advancement for humankind since the discovery of the relays. It will secure our dominance in the galaxy against the Reapers and beyond.
Human dominance, or just Cerberus?
They're one and the same. My mission has always been to promote and secure humanity's continued strength. Don't let idealism blind you. Using the base to its fullest potential is the best way to fulfill ours.
Just remember, the Reapers are still out there. Harbinger is coming, and you can bet he won't be alone. You get selfish, you start dreaming about power, and we'll all pay the price.
Oh, it's foreshadowing. I get it. They're trying to be subtle and foreshadowing.
Very, huh?
You brought me back to lead this war, and that's what I'm gonna do. If you can keep up, great. If not, I'll stop the Reapers without you.
It's like, that's some major foreshadowing.
We're gonna ignore that we actually destroyed that now, huh?
No, we just sent a pulse thing out and everything that would just basically just left the tech and everything. The tech and the base intact.
One, a pulse thing that somehow leaves the tech intact. A pulse usually denotes destruction of technology while keeping everything else safe. But okay, we'll go with the idea that you somehow released a pulse that destroyed literally everything but the technology. Even though it was a bright light, real fucking big explosion, all that kind of shit with sonic waves and all that. Yeah, just the tech was was saved. All human organic life and all that stuff destroyed and fucking obliterated, though.
Yep.
Still not possible according to the first game.
It's like, shush. I know, I agree. Yep, we've got all, but we just got 4 more left, right there. Stop the collectors from creating a human reaper. Now you have 2 choices. Continue the game, complete unfinished missions, develop the relationships, play download content, or explore your galaxy for anything you missed. And the import shepherd. Start a new game with this character at your current level with the current weapons as well as bonus starting credits and resources. So it basically has a new game
human
plus.
Reaper.
Yeah. So it's basically
that was not a
game
human
plus.
Reaper.
Yeah.
Humans only have 2 eyes, 4 eyes in the case of glasses.
Let's see, so I gotta hit more enemies with my melee attack, which I'll do in 3 because 3's melee is a lot better.
Or you're going to be doing it on easy in this mode or normal in this mode, whatever, because
I might get
of
more,
the simple
yeah.
fact that you'll be able to do so to the husks.
Yep. Let's see, we got incinerate the armor. We got disrupt the shields. We gotta combine the powers together and warp the barriers. And that's our last ones, because all these are just that. And then Insanity 3 for Mass Effect 3. And then I need the Paramore 2 for the relationship for that on Paragon. And then 3. And then finish it with then finish 3 with the import character. Wait, what? Is there no... I thought there was...
It cycles around.
I know. I mean, I'm like, I don't see the... Oh wait, no. I'm being stupid. I was like, where's the Insanity 3 trophy? I don't see that on there. I'm being stupid.
There's Insanity 3 for beating the third game with it, and here's Paramore for beating it with the same character. Wait, where's Insanity 3? I don't know where that is.
I've gone insane. Alright, so we gotta close out the game, and then jump back in, and we can start the Paragon run. Alright, I need to figure out for the... Import. That'd be John Shepard. It's like, should I play casual since I played the hardest mode?
Well, obviously you need to play something even harder now.
That'd be funny if
Play
there was an
hard,
extra one.
play Insanity while playing Upside Down.
That'd be a pain. That would be a pain. Oof.
Just do normal.
Normal? Alright.
You don't need to just completely obfuscate the game.
Let's see, squad power usage, because I want to save that. Now, while this beginning starts up, I'm gonna look right there. Engineer.
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon. But he's just one man. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well
Shepard shall
follow.
be an adept.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
Also, I just realized they go around wiping out all organic life, basically, right?
More or less, they do. They go after the ones who are most spacefaring and everything, or at least spacefaring.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we
It's like if you're,
It's an excuse I'll give, I guess.
Yeah, if you're still like in Renaissance or something like that,
Missing here in the past month. Something
or
happened to
haven't
him.
made your first
My
rocket
money's on
out and
slavers.
everything,
The Terminus
they won't
system is
collect
crawling
you.
with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scan.
But if you've at least found the Citadel and such like that and everything,
Looks like a cruiser.
then that's basically a marker for them to come and get you.
Seems like a very suspicious
Cruiser is
excuse.
changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Well, in 3, there's actually
Stealth systems are engaged.
there's
There's
a
no way a Geth ship
I've
could possibly
found a
stop
video
the
and
Geth.
everything of
Brace for evasive maneuvers.
one species called that looks like birds, basically. They apparently had just found this thing right there, the Citadel, being like, hey, just became spacefaring enough to find the Citadel and such. And then, but then the Reaper attack hit and everything. They're like, hey, you want to come and help us? And they're like, oh, no, we don't want to die. So they basically blow up all their satellites in hopes that they'll be like, oh, we're just gonna hurt people and everything. Don't come and get us, kind of thing.
Because, you know, that's exactly how the Reapers work, and everyone knows about the Reapers, so they would totally understand that.
Yeah, it's not like just the info right there of them even arriving would be their doom.
Not even just the info of that, or, you know, a situation in which Reapers are always good at wiping out any traces of them so no one knows they exist until it's too late. Or that the Protheans speak an entirely different language no one understands, so their message of warning wouldn't be able to get out to these other races. Nope, this bird race figured all this out, figured out what the Protheans were doing. Their intense plan on how it
No, they got
functions,
to
and got all their
the
fucking
no.
satellites.
They got to the Citadel around now and everything, like about like a year or 2 more and everything, and talking to the council and being like,
Well,
oh,
you made it seem like
My bad,
it
I
was
didn't
back in the
explain it well.
Prothean situation.
Nah, my bad. I didn't explain it well enough. Nah, they just they apparently find it like within like 2 years, become a spacefaring one, and then get the news like, hey, Reapers are coming. We need everybody, every able ship and everything here to help us fight them. And they go, no. They turn tail, destroy all their satellites and everything else that could be considered from orbit, I guess.
Yeah, that
To be
still
like-
kind of just comes out of nowhere because we already know from this one that none of the Reaper information really gets fucking told to humanity.
Yeah.
Otherwise, the Keepers wouldn't exist.
Yeah.
Or they would have shut down and just tried to fucking destroy the Citadel already.
Basically.
Hold together, he says. Oh, and also the atmosphere idea is already disproven right here.
Maybe they have shields or something around it and everything.
I mean, it sure doesn't seem to be fucking working here. He needs a special type of atmospheric shielding right there for his cockpit specifically.
I mean, this area is basically shielded, but yeah.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
And even then, he still needs a mask.
Yeah.
I can still save her.
Have you not noticed the gaping fucking hole to your right?
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack. Watch the arm.
Fucking pansy, now's not a good time to be complaining about your crippling illness.
I know, right?
Oh no, I
Hell,
can't walk right because
why
of
did
my
he
illness.
even
It's
turn
not like
around
it's
to go look
important
at the
to fucking
explosion?
escape.
Right? Why did he even turn around to look at the explosion? I would have jumped straight in there, been like, screw that, I don't want to see an explosion, I want to live.
He had to hit the jettison button.
Why is the jettison button over there?
For the cinematic death. None of the other pods had to be manually extracted like that. Only his.
Yeah.
Let's watch closely now. They even show
And
you
there's
picking
burn
up
up.
speed.
Yep, and there's burn
And
up right
there's
there.
the heat starting. You literally fucking burn up in the atmosphere. There's no way they got you back from that shit.
Yeah. The only way it could be possible, maybe, is if that planet didn't have as thick of an atmosphere to do that.
It
Now
would
that I
need
think
at
about
least
it.
somewhat of a... No, it would still need somewhat a thick enough atmosphere. Otherwise, there would be no habitatable life kind of design on it. This is something that we keep on checking for water for on Mars and such like that.
Yeah. I mean, that
The
looked
fact
like a
there's
major
snow
ice
on
planet.
that planet. The fact that
Commander
planet
ship
has
has
snow
been
on it
recovered.
means it has at least some atmospheric process necessary for sustainable life.
Yeah, that is true. It would need to be something like Mars looking and everything for it to not have that.
And it's possible Mars could end up with one anyway. Again, if we can find water and stuff like that on it, which I think we've already found. I could be wrong on that one.
But
the point is, with that stuff, it proves that you can create organic life on it, which can help with bacterium and such create an atmosphere.
Yeah.
Point still stands though. The fact that you also, if you want more proof to it, look how quick you started actually burning up. You started fucking instantly.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even start that fucking quick in Earth's atmosphere.
It's like I could customize myself.
You don't look as ugly as you did in the first game.
That's because this is regular Shepard.
Yes, you ruined the fucked up looking face you had in the first game. Never mind, there you go.
Let's see.
Wow, none of these faces... Were the people who created these male faces high?
I don't know. There, that one works pretty well, I think, right?
It's actually scarily close. You're just not pale enough.
Yeah. Alright, where's that at then? Head, probably. Nope, that's not it. Skin tone.
Well, now you look just like you landed on the planet.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, by the way, there is another side to that, which,
Why is there...
Yeah.
I swear, look at it. Look at the range right there. It's like, that's pure white. then right there is like another shade a little bit lighter. But you have all these darker ones in between. It's like, what the hell, guys?
Oh yeah, your body would also be unrecoverable for another reason, by the way.
There.
Have you ever thought of the damage that would be done from the gravity alone, smashing you into that planet?
No,
I mean,
totally
keep
not.
in mind, a penny dropped from the top of the Empire State Building can kill a person.
Alright, let's
Pretty
see.
sure a body falling from orbit into a fucking planet, somehow not being turned into complete ash debris in the atmosphere and just blown away, smacking dab into that planet. I'm sure you're intact.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure your bones aren't powder.
He's reacting to outside stimuli.
No, there's literally no way they successfully brought you back from that fucking situation.
I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard.
If they really wanted this sort of thing, what they should have done is just have you get lost in space.
Still climbing. Brain activity is off.
Yeah, that would probably make more sense.
Steps pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost lost him.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack.
Oh shit, my scars aren't healed. You apparently brought me back from ash and kept me from just being splattered guts on pavement.
Yeah.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip from.
Like,
also,
what?
how do you already know about... Oh, I guess...
I was
2
just about
years
to ask
later.
that right there. I'm like, wait a minute.
No.
How do I know about what a thermal clip is? Unless...
No, you shouldn't know about a thermal clip. That would have been something that happened after your 2-year hiatus.
Yeah.
See, even their explanation 3 doesn't make sense now.
Let's see here.
Come on and slam. Welcome to the jam. See? 1 bullet. All you needed. Antibiotic enhancement to smack their head on the ground. 1 bullet.
It's gonna make me go in and take cover.
I get the feeling you enjoy that combo. Wow, they do no damage.
No, they do not.
See? You're gonna run into that issue where you think you're a tank and then you're going to end up dying at some point because of the simple fact that you think you're invincible now. Yeah, I beat this game on the hardest difficulty, man. They didn't even touch me. Then you're just gonna get shot a bunch of times. See? They don't even do damage
Yeah, look at this.
anymore, and then you're just
These
dead.
guys just sitting here, right here.
You can try. I know they're not military, but at the same time, that they genuinely didn't even try to survive the mech.
Yeah. here? Nope.
Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all his money. Maybe it's better not to know.
I was like, run, dude, run. I mean, he's not even eating. He's not even bashing on the window. Oh, he even rubbed his tummy, being like, I'm hungry. I was like, really?
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for—
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
I know this isn't the best time, but I'm sick of stumbling around when I don't know what's going on.
Fair enough. I'll give you the quick version. You and your ship were attacked and destroyed. You were killed. Dead as dead can be when they brought you here. Our scientists spent the last 2 years putting you back together. You've been comatose, or worse, that whole time. Welcome back to your life.
I'm having some trouble wrapping my head around this.
Yeah, I can imagine. The Alliance officially declared you killed in action. The whole galaxy thinks you're dead. And if we don't get to those shuttles, they'll be right.
Maybe it's time we got moving.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff. Stand up! Falling back. Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
What's your job here?
Depends on who you ask. Technically, I'm Miranda's top lieutenant, but I'm just a soldier. I served 5 years in the Alliance before this. Now I'm in charge of the station's security. Usually a lot more dull than this. Normally I don't fire my gun unless it's target practice.
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. Best technology money could buy.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it? What they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been
I'm
2
back.
years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
I'm just
They were my
getting all
team.
the
If they
just
knew I was
getting
alive,
normal info and
they'd come
such.
back.
Maybe you can track them down after we get off the station. If we get off the station.
When I first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
So things have been dying pretty quick, I presume?
Basically, yeah.
Log update.
Alright, so let's see what we have. We have pull, so pull and then okay.
Project is about to enter the final phase. It's taken nearly 2 years, but we did it. Commander Shepard is alive. This is the most amazing medical achievement in recorded history.
Damn it, Wilson.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure Wilson's an enemy.
There it goes.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably...
Oh, God. They found me. Help!
Wilson, where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Up those stairs, Shepard.
Oh, God. I'm hit!
Shepard, down here!
Give us a look around a little bit.
Yep, let me get my stuff.
We're paragons. We take our time.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I regained consciousness.
Yeah, that was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Metagel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Metagel from the first
FYI,
aid
they
station
just
on the wall.
canonized Medgel, so they can't even like have it just be an excuse for team control or anything like that. Medgel exists and it heals pretty much everything.
Thanks, Shepard.
Yep.
Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now. I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she?
Yep, because mechs
Why haven't
aren't
we heard from
absolutely
her?
bullshit.
There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here.
I mean, no, but it definitely says your facts are wrong.
Yeah.
These mechs don't know when to quit. Come on over. Target down.
That's it.
I don't think that one counted, Kit.
Nope.
Okay, we took him down.
This might
This
be
is
a little bit
getting
of a
tense.
pain.
Shepard, if I tell you who we work for,
Yeah, just use levitation and
Really
fire
isn't
on
the
him.
time, Jacob.
we won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance
Sure, that's
wants
totally what the first game showed.
But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now, we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what.
Also, I'm not really sure why it is he would figure there'd be a risk of a bullet in the back, since you guys literally brought him back for some reason. Can you imagine if all this was just because the elusive man wanted to shoot you and kill you
I got it right
himself?
there.
You can tell it to the
Another
boss,
point in tactics.
But after we've saved our butts, we're almost at the shuttle.
Good.
I spent millions of credits to bring him back. Oh, cool. Is he going to help us with the Reapers? No. Now that he's back, shoot him in the head. Shoot him hard.
Aha.
Got him. Have a nice trip. Gotta hurt.
One for you to get. Oh, the real question comes to mind, if all these trophies you have are basically just do these things a couple times and then you win, how is that going to fare out with having to finish the game again?
All it is just, then I just need to do the relationship one with this one. And that won't be until the end.
You should totally romance the guy, Legion. That way every night's a gangbang. You hadn't even realized that, had you?
That would be true, huh?
At least in the schizophrenic assumption of it, yes.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm
That's
never
like,
wrong.
and if I am wrong,
I thought you'd
oh
have
well.
learned that by now, Jacob.
He's dead now, so it doesn't matter.
If you say
I'm
so.
never
What's our next
because
step?
you know
We get on
later
the shuttle and go.
instances in this
My
game are
boss
not
wants
going
to
to
speak to
disprove
you.
that
You
logic.
mean the elusive
Yeah.
man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known.
You're back
your
to looking
conscience would
slightly
get the better
high,
of
Kit.
you.
Lying to the commander
Good.
isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Truly unlimited.
Where
Basically what you earn in the
Another
game.
Cerberus facility.
Yeah.
The elusive man is waiting for you there.
By the end of this game,
I'm not
if
sure I
you
trust
just
you.
went ahead and
This is the
collected
only shuttle
money
off the
as you went
station.
along instead
You wanna
of
stay and
buying
rot with the
guns all the
mechs?
time,
Be my guest.
there's actually a good chance you could literally pay the
What about the rest
elusive
of the
man
people on the
back
station?
for
This is the evac
his
area.
money
They're not here
used
now,
on you.
They're not coming.
Probably, huh?
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Plus, also,
Convenient
Cerberus
to show
troops
up as a
just think
lead.
he's a good idea
Where were
standing
you
in
during
front
the
of
attack?
the mechs, so...
Besides trying to save your life, Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
No, technically this is still the first lifetime he's been on the station.
Yeah.
So why do we need the Normandy if this ship can just do the ship travel anyway?
We need to ask a few questions.
Because we can hide the heat signature.
Come on, Miranda. More tests?
This thing's so small, it probably already hides the heat signature.
That has to be good enough.
Probably, yeah.
It's been 2 years
Or it leaves such a small amount that nobody really gives two shits about it.
Ask the questions.
There's plenty of other reasons to actually want the Normandy. For one thing, there's no room on the ship. Can you imagine having to do your entire mission right on this ship?
Okay. Records show you
no
grew
privacy
up on Earth.
whatsoever.
Tough environment, no parents. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
A Thresher Maw attack is what caused the problem. So I guess in Mass Effect 1, when you were taking on that Thresher Maw that just kept killing you over and over, it was all out of vengeance.
Yes.
Where you destroyed Saren's
Yes, I picked that story just because of that reason.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be
Honestly, I'm pretty sure the answer was basically the same on both those options.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right.
Can't wait for all those Paragon options that sound exactly like the Renegade options, but give you good points instead of bad.
Should be interesting to see what differences happen.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
So I only have
weapon damage. I would recommend anything that increases weapon damage for this run.
Let's see, weapon damage, health. So this one at the moment.
Yeah, the reason I recommend that is because you're already doing significant damage, so if you increase your weapon damage further, then you're just doing more damage.
Yeah. It's like I look like a gimp.
Probably accurate for you anyway.
Yeah.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
The Alliance is overwhelmed by the responsibility you gave them. They're too busy building relations to put resources into verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Miranda killed Wilson in cold blood. Jacob's just a gun for hire. You expect me to trust them?
Wilson was one of my best agents, but he was a traitor. Miranda did exactly what I expected of her, and she saved your life in more ways than one. Jacob's a soldier, one of the best. He's never fully trusted me, but he's always been honest about it.
How would he know he's a traitor? Why was he letting someone he knew was a traitor work at the facility?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being
didn't he said like it
You
was.
always have a choice, Shepard.
It was like
If
he
you
said,
don't find the
blah.
evidence we're both looking
My
for,
mouth ain't working.
we can part ways. But first,
He said that after
he
he
didn't say his mouth wasn't working.
Yeah, after like they must have gave him the info when they were heading back or something.
It's up to you to do.
Or
Well, if
before he
that's the
prepped the
case,
info.
then that just means he's just going off Miranda's say-so, which still calls into question this stuff. Again, Miranda could easily still have been the traitor from the start. Think about it. What if she set the shit off so that she could hurry up the project?
That is true.
The simple explanation for why she might do that, the motivation, you could say, would actually be pretty easy to notice. Oh, I noticed you don't have the fire one. That's gonna be fun.
Yep.
Simply put, the fact that her excuse could literally be, the motivation for it could simply be her attempting to hurry things along. Maybe she knew that the family thing was coming and she didn't want to risk her sister, who she's hiding, getting caught by the
The
Reapers.
Elusive Man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if
That's
you
a
can live up to his
possibility, huh?
expectations on this mission.
They already know that they're harvesting humans.
Yeah.
I never
Her
got a
sister
chance
is
to
a
say how
human.
much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
True.
Eventually, they
Just
would
hope it
get
was
to the
worth it.
location where her
A lot
sister
of people
is.
lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands
Yeah, I'll
for.
screw you too.
Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
With all
What
the
can you
effort
tell me
you
about
guys
this
put
colony we're
into
going to?
him,
Freedom's
that should have been a
Progress?
question you asked a
It's
long
typical
time
human
ago.
settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings.
Which, by the
and
way,
one giant
adds another
mystery.
question.
I'd like to know more about
These
the
people
Lazarus
have mechs
Project from the
protecting
person
them.
in charge.
We
I
already
wasn't
know
in
these
charge.
mechs are actually a
Elusive
pain
Man
in the
was.
ass to deal
If
with.
I was running the show,
Yeah.
I've done a few things
How the
differently.
hell did the mechs be taken
What
out
would
by
you
the
have
collectors in such a
To
way?
start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip.
Maybe they just
But the
didn't get the
Elusive
time
Man
to
wouldn't
activate
allow
them
it.
enough.
He was afraid it might affect your personality.
Why
alter
wouldn't
your
you have the
character
mechs
somehow.
walking around
He
helping
wouldn't let
with
us do
duties
anything that
until
might
you
limit
get
your
attacked?
potential in any
You
way.
have all that technology right there. They could be calling
Can't say
shit.
I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The Elusive Man is taking an incredible risk with you.
Power?
I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
I was like, I'm trying to think of logical things.
I can crush a mech
You're
with my
not making it
bionics or shoot its head
easy.
off at 100
Right,
yards.
but yeah, it's like,
Take your pick.
I'm good at making things hard with you.
Yes, you
I was
are.
trying to get to know you as a human being.
Oh, that.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No, the elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it.
Well, she's very forward with what she wants, isn't she?
Yep. Let's see what I gain from it right here for exporting. I just started at level 4, 400 and 1400.
That is a stupidly low amount of experience for starting with a level 50-something character.
Yeah. Let's see. You see the bonuses for having beaten Mass Effect 2. 25% bonus experience on all missions. Retain all heavy weapons from previous playthroughs. More credits.
Oh,
more
hey.
zeros. So
you might as well
doing
just
that.
use a heavy weapon for a lot of this shit.
Yeah.
We're just gonna go around with the flamer.
We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
This is the perfect time. Stay silent would be a great option.
No signs of attack, no corpses.
Do you have any orders?
Not even
Silence.
a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue.
Are you listening?
Just
Silence.
disappeared. We've got no target.
Reporting. Oh, good. I'm leaving the ship
You'll
then.
be comfortable following my orders?
It's like I'm
We didn't
Snake
bring you back
Eyes.
from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn
We're
up
all
anything
mindless
new?
drones to the
In other
elusive
colonies,
man.
official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Yep, new weapons.
Yeah, now, can you actually equip them? Well, you might as well use a machine pistol instead of a normal pistol, right?
Looks like everyone just got up and
Yep.
left right in the middle of dinner.
It has more ammo.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, and no signs of battle.
Also, that no signs of battle thing makes no sense either.
Yeah.
We already saw with the other scenario in which you go to save Ashley, well, in this case it would be someone else, but still Ashley. In that regard, there was still people trying to fight back before the bugs took control. That would mean there would be a small sign of battle, but still a sign of battle. Also, that guy's now faced to the wall, hanging by his arm.
He's like, I don't want to die.
You're up.
Shoot them before they take out the shield.
Come on over. Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized us as human.
Someone reprogrammed them to attack on sight. We're not alone here. Hostiles to the right!
Hey, do you think you'd get the tactician if you had them both use the power axe instead of you in one of them?
Yeah.
You should totally do that and waste your chance at doing it twice in a row.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait.
It's like Shepard who? I don't.
taking any
It's like, how do you tell? How do you know it's me?
Put those weapons
My
down.
face is completely covered.
Shepard, is that you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that get data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally.
Just fucking ask
Cerberus
instead
spent
of
2 years
talking about this in the room.
They want me to investigate attacks
I
on
know.
human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You haven't seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we
Not
can
really.
work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
They should just gave more of the fucking
Isn't that a
shotguns
little
from Mass
strange?
Effect 1 around.
Quarian
No
visiting
kidding.
A remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Why would he
Vitor's the
do
only
that
one
if
who
he
can tell
knows
us what
that you're
happened here.
that you're
We should work together to find him.
Quarians?
Good idea. You'll need two
Too
teams to get
hallucinating,
past the drones anyway.
worrying,
Now we're
thinking
working with
that, oh god, they're coming back for
No,
me.
Praza, you're working for me. If you can't
That
follow
just
orders,
seems
go wait on
kind
the
of
ship.
peculiar. Plus, also,
Head for the
he
warehouse
apparently
to
was
the
able to
center of
hide
the
from.
colony.
I guess he found a magical
We'll
box to
circle
lay
around
behind.
the far side and draw
But
off the drones
that
to
aside,
clear
though, it's all just still kind of suspicious that he's the only one left in
Make
this
sure to
entire
keep in
fucking
radio
place.
contact.
On top of that, since he
Good luck,
supposedly
Shepard.
might
Whatever
have a
happens,
suit break,
it's
that
good to have you
kind of
back.
means that the alien bugs could have gotten to.
They at least know of him, or at least he probably tripped and caused a break in his suit, but still.
Be careful, Shepard. There's a
I understand that they,
Thanks for the warning.
I understand
We'll
that they
take care
most likely don't give a shit about the Quarians, but you'd think that they'd want to keep the whole
Oh, that's the
secrecy
one that I
thing
got
going.
right there. That's the one that surprised me here. That's the one that surprised me right here.
So you'd figure they'd still kind of eradicate him as well.
Yeah. That is true.
Use overload on him.
No, I don't think we will. Oh, I thought you were gonna do the double thing again.
Oh, I can't use it on these guys. I can't. They got
Well,
shields
don't you?
on them.
Well, you can take rid of the shields, can't you?
I have warp.
No, I was meaning you can just shoot the shield off.
Target down.
Never mind, the shield is all they are.
Yep.
I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want to find Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on. We can still catch him.
Should have or did expect it. You're supposed to be such a smart woman, Miranda. You should have not just should have expected it. You really should have expected it.
Yeah.
Enemy down.
They do no damage to you now. Aren't you glad you played it on Insanity?
Very, but I'm also definitely feeling the effects of that.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover, and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
Hey, did they finally give you an assault rifle?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Okay, you might be right. That does seem to be kind of a standardized uniform for the female variant of them. Though they're still wearing a more militarized variants compared to Tali.
Yeah.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
This is going to be one tough
The
son of a
fact
bitch
that
to
they were
take
being
down.
led by Tali, and she should already have some idea of how to take on technology, you know, fighting to death for many fucking years. That really seems like it's Tali's fault they're dead. I guess that's another treason charge to put onto her.
Yeah.
Hey, remember how much of a pain in the ass that was to fight before?
Yeah, totally.
Get over here!
And this time I took it down with just a pistol.
Just a pistol. Just a pistol. And that's also why I'm figuring the damage buffers would be best with the armor, because then you can just, you know, supercharge your damage output on an easier difficulty, so you're doing more damage as you shoot.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you could just put on an armor that increases your damage output and such like that, they really should just go back to the old shotgun method, and then you won't have anything to fucking worry about. You'll be taking down a fucking Reaper in no time.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded, Shepard. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Like, the thing is, I think for like this and everything, it's like, I think I don't have my sniper rifle and such like
Monsters
that.
coming back. Max will protect. Safe from swarms.
Like, I don't know.
To hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
You run into another character who acts like him later on.
Swarms can't find.
I can't remember.
Monsters coming. Have to
Well,
hide.
he's on the flotilla, but I didn't speak to anybody really.
No, I mean, I could have swore you run into someone else who's acting crazy like this in this story, and it's not a Quarian. With a similar vocal pattern, implying it might be the same voice actor.
Possibly. Yeah, see, instead of shooting the screen right there, I just go, I just shut him off.
Yeah, because that's not more horrifying.
Yeah.
How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know.
I know where it is.
But I
Mass Effect, not Mass Effect, Dead Space 3. They're coming and they're hungry.
Looks like security footage.
He
must have put it
Chanting.
together manually.
What the
I
hell
think
is
it might have
that?
been the same voice actor.
My
That's
God.
funny.
I think it's a collector.
I thought the collectors kept to themselves.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired
Again,
mercenaries.
later on people
If they're
claim
involved
that
with the Reapers
collectors are
somehow, it
just
could
a
explain what happened to the
fictional
colonies.
thing, and people think they don't even exist and all that. And yet,
The collectors have advanced
right now they're
technology.
acting like they already
They
know
can have a
who they
weapon
are
that
and shit
disables
like
an
that.
entire
Yeah.
settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The collectors aren't known for being
Literally just said they
Maybe
always
his
find
virus
you,
suit kept them from showing up on their sensors.
and then
Or they were
says
using
that they
technology
didn't find him.
specifically designed
Yeah.
to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about
Well,
the
we know
collectors.
from later on it's not a
Nobody
stasis
knows
field.
much. They're so rare, a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists?
No one knows
What are they
much.
after?
People don't even think they
Maybe the
exist,
elusive
and
man
yet
can
you
figure
guys
it out.
knew right from just seeing a picture of them that they
What
exist.
happened
Yeah,
next?
being like,
monsters
oh,
took
I
the people
think
onto
that's
the
a
ship,
collector.
And then they left. The
Really?
ship flew away.
Maybe it's not a variant?
But they'll be back for me.
No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out
They
of
don't
him,
even like
Commander.
question any of the stuff, and apparently they know that they trade for special types of technology as
appreciate what you
well.
told us.
Again,
You were
people
very
think they
helpful.
don't exist.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What?
Oh, by the way, dark energy is sciencey terms for energy we do not understand quite
Just
yet.
need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray
Or in
us once
sci-fi
already.
things, dark
If we give
energy
in
is
to you,
whatever
we'll
the
never
fuck
get the
magic
intel
we
we
want
need.
it to be.
Deus
Father
Ex
was an
Machina
idiot, and he and his
energy,
men paid
basically.
for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You're a loose cannon, Shepard.
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
Why is the Omega-4 relay
So,
unmapped?
bigger question is, why is it that Collector weapons aren't being utilized to modify better weaponry technology if they're trading their technology?
If they can
At
manipulate
most, it's just to like pirates,
that's just
I guess.
further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
That still doesn't
Any
change
ideas
much.
on
When
why
a
they've
pirate
shifted
is
their focus
killed,
to
they would
humans?
take the weapon that they found and just fucking incinerate their friend, wouldn't they?
You would
Obviously,
imagine so,
humanity
yeah.
played a huge role in Sovereign's
Yeah.
destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
And using the information we have later on, this would be your little hint at what's going on, because they would be abducting multiple different types to see which ones are fitting it to turn into a Reaper.
Basically.
I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
Why, that is a nice little twist. I
this is a
wouldn't have
war
saw
only
that
the
coming the
Army,
first time around.
We're a really
Yeah.
good team.
It's still kind of
I've
stupid,
already
though.
compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the Collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Caden?
Yeah, sure, I'm sure on that.
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
What about Tally?
And doing a
She
shitty
already
job
helped us
at
on
it.
Freedom's
Yeah.
Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Liara Tassoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
You worry about
I'd
the
like to
collectors.
point out,
I'll make sure my
nothing in
team's ready.
any of that really says that they're actually unavailable.
That is true.
Two things before.
All it really says is that they would be
First,
difficult to
head to
recruit.
Omega and
Yeah.
find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you can trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night.
Oh hey, it's like a friend from beyond coming back to life. Oh wait, no it's not.
Yeah. Not one bit, because the citizenship's totally different.
It's good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Yeah, but then as we pointed out right there, this would be a bad thing. Right there, if you're... Like, if you're... what's the word I'm looking for? Superstitious.
I don't know. Not
Superstitious. Super...
Ah yeah, superstitious. Because you named it after something that had a failed voyage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's be honest, Kit. The people who created this game didn't bother to learn any of that stuff. I mean, they set up a fucking plot point where Tally is being tried for treason for an accident.
Exactly.
They didn't exactly think through some of their decisions.
Nope. My outfit, all I'm thinking now is just like, somebody give me a headset, and then my helmet when I'm wearing the suit. And I am the Guardian of the Galaxy.
Well, you gotta also make sure you're playing retro music that everyone kind of likes but also hates.
Exactly.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
Without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Welcome aboard, Commander.
Alright, off to Omega to start.
Actually, it's off to call it good for now.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm probably gonna land, and then yeah, it's almost about the 3 hour for it. Yep, I can only use... It's like I can only use a heavy the machine pistol and the heavy pistol, apparently. With this mode. With Adept as my abilities. They expect you more to be able to use your pole and such right there.
I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between
first too. It takes like 2 seconds to get him.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
Good to
You
have
can
you,
tell
Zaid.
he's special. He has heterochromia.
That's
Is that the 2-eye thing? 2-eye colors?
Yeah, though I'm pretty sure his is supposed to imply some kind of damage to one of the eyes. Though I'm gonna just say he has heterochromia, because it makes no sense for him to be blind in one eye or some shit.
That's true.
Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus.
Plus, it sounds more entertaining, the idea that he has not had any damage to his eyes. He just happened to be born with one eye that looks fucked up.
Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on...
Oh, you would have figured they would have kept him if it was then and everything. You figured they'd make it look the same eye color
I'll make
at
sure we
least.
get that done.
Good.
So it wouldn't bring too much attention, but it's like, nah, I want pure fucking white eyes.
Yeah, pure white eyes is usually utilized as this idea that a person is blind.
Yeah.
I better turn
The way
this
he's
thing in
scarred
before
up
it
and such,
starts this
it looks
thing.
like they're
I'll
trying
be
to
locked and
imply
loaded
he's
next
actually
time you're ready
blind
to
in
get
that
some
eye.
killing done.
But, I'm just gonna say heterochromia.
Okay. Saving. Alright. Well, we've gotten that. We've finished the first run, and we've started our second run to get the last 4 of the trophies. So next time, on Saturday, we shall hit up Omega and collect the first 2 here and everything. Or first 3 here, since Zaid was here. And boy, we have quite a few things right there. I'm gonna definitely go shopping after on the next round. So we'll see everybody on Saturday for the next round of this.